Performance audits assess municipal operations and programming to determine the value municipalities are getting for the money they've invested. Performance audits achieve this by looking at programs through three different lenses known as the 3 E's: economy, efficiency, and effectiveness. Economy means getting the right inputs, such as equipment, human resources, materials, and land, at the best value. This sometimes, but not always, means paying the lowest price. So let's say a municipality is conducting a performance audit of its transit service. A performance auditor would ask questions like, is the city getting the best price for its bus fleet and the fuel used to power that fleet? Efficiency means getting the most from the available resources. Auditors will ask questions like, are routes and schedules optimized to reduce downtime for buses and their drivers between trips? Effectiveness means meeting the objectives set for a program and achieving the intended results. Auditors will try to determine answers to questions like, are transit services affordable and accessible to low-income residents? And do transit route schedules meet residents' needs so that ridership is safely maximized in an environmentally sustainable manner? The value of an audit like this comes from the performance improvements that can follow, and by identifying potential problems with performance before they arise. One thing a performance audit does not do, however, is assess the merits of an organization's policies. It won't weigh in on whether the city has chosen the right course of action or on the actions of elected officials. Ultimately, performance audits should give councillors confidence in the quality of services their municipality offers. Councillors can use the information they get from a performance audit to save money for the municipality, and to improve the programs and services that residents rely on their municipal government to provide. As a member of the audit committee, you will want to be prepared to ask the right questions about performance audit reports. Performance audit reports contain detailed information that might at first appear overwhelming. To focus your oversight on what matters, you'll want to pay attention to 6 things while you're reviewing an audit report. First, what are the audit objectives and sub-objectives? Or, in other words, what are the key questions that the performance audit seeks to answer? Second, what are the conclusions against those objectives? The conclusion section is where a judgment is made on whether the overall audit objective was met or not. Third, what's the scope of the audit? What programs, time frame, and geographic area does the audit cover? 4, you want to pay attention to the criteria. What kind of information is being used to assess performance? What are the sources of this information? Number 5, what was found during the course of the audit? An audit might include positive findings and negative findings, and will be backed up with evidence. Number 6, what are the recommendations for the organization or program being audited? Performance audits don't automatically lead to change. It is the responsibility of elected officials to determine whether any action will be taken on the recommendations. If you keep these 6 questions in mind while reading the performance audit report, preparing for your audit committee meeting, and participating in the meeting, you'll be well positioned to execute your oversight responsibilities effectively.